Hello everybody, it's Facebook Live today, and I'm coming to you a little bit earlier than normal because I am heading out on a little field trip with my teenagers class and middle school. They're going on a bike trip, so I'm going to load up my vehicle with a whole bunch of teenagers and head out to, I don't even know where, somewhere, some bike trail somewhere, and drop them off for a nice fun day in riding. So before I do that, though, I need to prep my vehicle because a whole bunch of teenagers like that, can you imagine what it's going to smell like in here? So, do you know what I'm going to be using? Is Purification. That's going to help to neutralize some of those lovely aromas that they bring with them. And in order to get it wafting through the car, I have a little paper clip. So I'm just going to put on a few drops of Purification on the paper clip and see if it will sink in. Yeah, there's one. I think I'm just going to rub it right in. Actually, I might only need one, maybe one more drop. Actually, this is good. One drop is good. And then I'm going to clip it onto the air vent, and so that when the air comes through, it's going to give us a nice aroma. So it's clipped on there now, and I've got a little bit left on my hands, which is great. So hopefully that will keep the aroma in the vehicle a little bit more manageable, and yeah, especially when I pick them up later. I think I will reapply when I pick them up later, and hopefully that'll be bearable. Also, I have with me is Stress Away, so if it gets a little bit I don't know, stressful with all the people in the car, I can just do a little roll on, but I'm going to wait because I'm going to let that Purification waft through the vehicle first before I do this. And then this is what I carry in my purse at all times, so I never leave the house without Stress Away. It is my go-to. And if you want a free one, there will be a draw for one. There's a class coming up, an online class coming up on May the 25th called Balancing Emotions. I'm going to it. I'm not teaching it, but I'm going to go to it, and you're welcome to join as well. If you need an invite, just comment and I'll send you an invite to that class. So it's May the 25th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time online on Facebook. So you can join from wherever you are, and it'll be up for a couple of weeks, so you can go back and reference it as well. But there'll be lots of draws for free oils, and one of them is Stress Away. So I'm going to get in there and participate so that I can increase my chances of winning. So that is my awesome Stress Away. So after I drop off the kids at their bike path, I have a couple of hours to maybe 3 hours to fill before I had to come back and pick them up. So I'm going to go to one of our neighboring towns. They have a float tank, is that what it's called? Like a deprivation tank. I don't know if you've heard of floating yet, but it's becoming all the rage. It's the newest thing, and I've done it a number of times, and I quite enjoy it. It's an hour and a half of no stimulus. So lying in a big pool of water that is filled with a lot of salt, so you just float, you just lay back, and the water just holds you, and there's nothing for you to do but just relax. And it's a wonderful way of just tuning everything out. No internet, no phones, nobody mumming you, nobody doing anything. It's just really quiet time for me. So I often like to do some reflection during that time, maybe a little bit of napping, and just maybe a little bit of just kind of being in the water. And so today I'm going to take sacred frankincense, and I'm just going to apply it on my forehead before I go into the tank. I don't generally put oils on my body because they have rules against that. So if I just put it on my forehead generally isn't in the water. So and that is also a really good place to put your sacred frankincense to really help ground and enhance that spiritual capacity during that time. So that's the one I'm going to be using. So I will be all zenned out when I go and pick up the kids, and hopefully they'll be all exhausted from putting a lot of time and effort into their biking. And yeah, so I think that's all I have for you today. It's really short because I got to go pick up those kids. But I've got my Purification going, and hopefully that will help everything be just a little bit more fragrance, and also just keep everybody in a good mood too. Check out my group site. It's RDYL Therese, so it's RDYLTERESE, either my private group or my public page, either one, and then also my YouTube account. This one's not going to be uploaded on YouTube, I don't think. We'll see. I don't know. But like and comment, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.